kind of felt so good, I just kind of kept doing it. Day number 6, finally on to 2 hands, and I woke up today and I went to do my exercises, and my drum here that I've been using sounds like absolute poo-poo. Just sounds like crap, and really need to get it tuned up. I talked about that I think 2 days ago, and I need to get it tuned up, and I think I don't know, maybe it's winter time, the heat and humidity has kind of gotten to it. So I'm actually going to go to my backup. I do have a second drum because, you know, a drummer's always got a backup, always got something going on. This is just a synthetic djembe. It's kind of cool. It's got some significance here. When I left my previous job, I had all of the coworkers sign it. So it's kind of a fun little thing to have. And it's nice, portable, and has a nice sound. So we're gonna use this one today instead of the frame drum and get that tuned up later today. So take a couple deep breaths. Alrighty, feeling pretty centered now. Let's dive into this. Round number 2. finish up strong, round number 3. Feeling that bliss from all the oxygen rushing into your bloodstream. Feeling your lungs just taking all of that oxygen and creating life with it. Breath is really the first stepping stone in a wellness practice. Alrighty. Felt really good. Felt different with the different drum. The frame drum definitely has a big sound, a big resonance, and allows you to feel very into it. So you can't get the same experience from the djembe, but for the purposes of playing music and keeping my breath steady, it was a perfect substitute. So I should have the frame drum all tuned up and ready to go by tomorrow, and we'll be back with our regular frame drum breathwork exercise for day number 7. So I'm really excited that it's already day 6. It honestly felt like it hasn't been that long of me doing this, and yet we're already close to our 1 week mark, which is the first real big, landing point. So let's hop on over. Alrighty, day number 6, yoga flows. Now I'm going to be taking this a little bit lighter today, as I did go out. I celebrated my good friend's birthday yesterday at a Dave & Buster's of all places. Never been to one of those kind of arcades, barcades, whatever you want to call it. And I was out a little bit later, so I'm still going to try to hit a lot of these good stretches, good yoga positions, which will probably be good. But I'll be a little bit shorter than previous days. Not going to get too into it, exploring new things. Just kind of be a standard yoga day. So I'm going to start. My feet spread apart. Deep breaths. We're going to bring our hands up to the universe. Next exhale, we're going to drop my hands back down to my sides. Let's do some of these. Just kind of grabbing the back of my arms, stretching them out a little bit. This is another stretch I remember from, the high school gym, middle school gym classes. Move my arms a little bit. I'm going to go this way. Activating the arms a little bit. Let's take our hands out. We're going to go into heart open. And we're going to start at the distance, reaching out with little spirals. We're going to slowly get bigger, bigger and wider. Until we're getting a full arm swing rotation going on. We're going to come back to the little movements. And we're going to reverse directions this time. Reverse. We're going out wide, wider, bigger circles, going slow, feeling those shoulders, rolling back the shoulders when we're going back. Coming back to center. And that was a nice little stretch. That felt real good. Felt good in the arms. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and let's just do this. Hands up to the universe. On a big inhale. And we're going to drop into a forward fold. Really feeling that exhale to drop a little farther into our fold. And coming back up, roll back the shoulders. I'm going to do that one more time. Let's do it. Sorry. And then the exhale. Coming back to the fold. Let's walk our hands out. Go into a downward dog. Let's go for a little walk. Let's activate those ankles. Bring the heel up, heel down kind of motions. Yeah, we're going to sway a little bit. We're going to activate the hips. Alrighty. Then we're going to go down to a tabletop. Make sure you can see me. Alrighty. Tabletop. Then we're going to do some cat-cow. So popping the chin up, belly down, sacral chakra down. Feels comfortable to come back to a stretch like that. This that I've known so long in my life. You know, it does have a different name than cat-cow. I won't say it on here because I want to be friendly to all people. But look it up if you get a chance. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and center that hand. Bring my right hand all the way up. Alrighty, that was the right hand. Let's do that twist again on the left side. So center my right hand. Bring my left hand up. Oh! Oh, that was much harder than the right side. I wonder why. So, okay. Let's come back. We're going to get up on our knees. So supporting ourselves on our knees. Don't bring your butt down to your heels. Not yet. And you know what? We're going to try to tuck our toes a little bit. Bring our hands up. And gently just kind of twist. Feel that twist in this position. We're going to do the same over here. And on that exhale, bring our arms back down to center. Let's go back to our tabletop. Alrighty. Make sure we're feeling loose in the hips and the lower back. Kind of shimmy it out a little bit. Kind of shimmy it, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go ahead and take our right leg and bring it up to the sky, or bring it out to the side, not to the sky. And roll in that ankle. Right ankle roll. Oh, feels real nice in reverse directions. Alrighty, now we're going to bring that knee as far up to the chest as we can. And all the way back out. All the way up to the chest. And all the way back out. And one more time, all the way up to the chest. And all the way back out. We're going to pop our leg out. We're going to step into our warrior lunge. Tell you what, I'm going to flip it around on us because I messed up and I did the right side first. So, now that we're up in our warrior lunge, hands up to the universe, and we're going to step into heart open. This time I'm going to keep my head facing into the lunge, kind of focus on a point of interest in the distance here. And let's go forward. Bring our right hand onto our right foot. And bringing our left hand all the way to the other side of the room. Felt good. Felt good. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go backwards. Let's go hands up to the universe. Still keeping my gaze on that same point of interest. And now we're going to come back. Bring our left hand down to our left leg. Right hand up to the sky. Feeling that stretch in the lower back. Feeling the support from our legs, from our quads, from our calf muscles. And bringing that right arm all the way over to the other side of the room. And let's slowly come back to heart open. Recentering on that point of interest in the distance. Let's stand center. Ooh. Let's shake it out a little bit. Get loose. I don't know if it's because I woke up late or if it was because I was out late. I'm feeling some tension in the shoulders, so I'm just going to spend a little time rolling them back, and then maybe I'll roll them forward. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Bob Ross, one of my favorites. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do a similar thing that we just did, but on the left side. So, ready. Hands up to the universe. Exhale. Drop it into a forward fold. And we're going to walk our fingertips out. We're going to go to our downward dog position. Hold this for a couple seconds. And we're going to walk for a little bit. And bringing our knees down to go into a nice tabletop. We'll hit a couple cat-cows just because we can. Because we can and they feel good. Alrighty, now we're going to take our left leg and bring it all the way up, all the way to the back. We're going to roll out that ankle. Reverse that direction. Kind of felt so good, I just kind of kept doing it. Alright, bring that left leg, left knee all the way up to the chest. Roll it all the way back out. And let's bring that left leg all the way up. All the way back out one more time. All the way up to the chest. All the way back out. Alright. Come back down to the tabletop. And we're going to bring our left foot. Bring it out. We're going to step into our warrior lunge. Fix my pants here real quick. Alrighty, now that we're heart open, let's keep our head pointed in the direction, find a new point of interest in the distance. Making sure our heart's nice and open. Alrighty, let's go forward, bringing our left hand down to our left foot. Right hand all the way up to the sky. Take our right hand and bring it all the way over to that point of interest. Feeling that stretch in the ribs and in the lower back. Opening up our shoulders. And let's slowly come back to center. Focusing on that point of interest. Let's take a second to breathe and be here. Alrighty, let's do this. So hands up to the universe. And go into heart open. And we're going to go back. We're going to bring our right hand down to our right foot. So up, going backwards. And reaching that left hand all the way to the other side of the room. Coming back to center. Take a moment to catch our breaths. Let's walk in place a little bit, lifting the heel up, keeping our toes on the ground. It's just like we're swaying back and forth. A little sway. A little sway back and forth. Now let's keep our heels on the ground. Do some steps like that. Kind of like you're walking like a penguin. Maybe you were in marching band. Maybe you were in the military. You know what this feels like, where it's just heels up. Or sorry, toes up, heels down. As we're resetting our breath. Okay. We're going to finish up with a little bit. Let's do this. One, flip out your hair because you got to look good. You got to look good. Flip out your hair. No. So we're going to go hands up to the universe. And exhale, go into forward fold. And we're going to walk our hands out to downward dog. Holding this for just a moment. And if you can, let's bring our forearms down, keeping our butt up in the air. That was nice. That was nice. Let's hang out in this plank tabletop for a moment. Like I did yesterday, let's just actually do some walking with our arms, going from on our hands down to the plank, onto our forearms. I don't know how beneficial this is for stretching, but it definitely activates the body. And let's bring our chest down to the ground, keeping our butt up in the air. Hands outstretched. And bring your butt to the ground or your hips to the ground. And take some deep breaths in this log pose. Bring your hands up to your chest. And we're going to stretch out the back. And we're going back down. And just like yesterday, I'm going to kind of tuck my toes a little bit to activate the body a little differently, the lower body during this stretch. And let's go back up. One more breath. Come back down to log. And let's go back up on our tabletop to come back to standing. Woo! That felt good. Alrighty. That is day 6. That is day 6. Some good stretches. I think the best thing about doing this challenge has been being able to link together these poses, because I know a lot of the pose names, or I've seen them done and how to effectively do them, but I haven't been able to kind of link them together. It's also like a common thing with music I find is I end up having some great musical ideas, but I don't know how to link them together. So this is really great, being able to start to find some ways that moves kind of connect. I especially like the transition from tabletop into a lunge, into the warrior stuff. I think that's probably my bread and butter, the things that I feel most comfortable at. But also some of the tabletop to downward dog to tabletop to plank, things like that nature. I think they're really coming together. So, yeah. If you guys have any recommendations for yoga positions, moves, salutations, or teachers that you know out there on the internet, I would love to be connected to them and kind of benefit from their resources. Yeah, I think it would be great for me, and I appreciate anything you have. Drop it down in the comments down below. So, yeah, that's going to end day 6. And yeah, I had to think about it for a second. Day 6. So thank you once again for checking out the video. If you made it to this far, if you feel like supporting my journey, I do have merch available. The link's going to be down below, maxwelledisonmusic.com/bGdy shop. It's going to be right there. I've got a bunch of shirts, coffee cups, yoga mats even. I might get a yoga mat, but I designed it and it all shipped directly to you from the manufacturer. I'd appreciate anything you could send my way. And if not, just keep checking out the channel. I am now on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Of course, that's where you're seeing these. But you can check out other things. I've been trying to get creative with some short form content. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.